Since the first week of September of this year, I've published a new episode of this show every single day. It's now November, and I'm convinced more than ever that if you want to start a show, you need to flood the market with daily or multi-week episodes, at least for some period of time. And so I want to explain exactly how you can do that. Let's go. So I've already talked about the benefit of publishing daily and compounding your efforts over time. And as a result, this particular show has seen our organic audience go up over 65%. Our unique listening audience is up over 100% since we started publishing daily episodes. And so it's worked for us. It's just simple logic that, especially when you're starting out, the more times you hit publish, the more opportunities you have to create a connection with someone new who might join your audience. But I get it. Publishing daily isn't easy. Creating something new every single day is not a simple task. You all have real jobs. This is a part of what you're doing in those jobs. And so I wanted to provide you with 4 quick ideas on how you can have something new coming out each day without necessarily having to sit down every single day and come up with something new. Number 1, and we've talked about this before, but you need to batch content. I'm not going to go into details with this. We have discussed it before. If you want to hear how to batch content, go back and listen to that episode a few weeks back. But the point remains, every single time you sit down to record an episode, you sit in front of a camera, you go write an article, whatever it is, you should be coming away from that experience with multiple episodes, issues, articles, etc. Okay. I don't come record an episode of this show without doing 2, 3, 4 episodes along with it. It's just more efficient. It creates a buffer for myself, and it allows me to be more creative over time because I have more time to think about things and then come at one time and put it all, record all of it. So batch content, like I said, we have another episode on that subject if you need help with that. Number 2, replay episodes or snippets from some of your favorite parts of your previous shows. Sometimes we get overly uptight, like we got to come up with a new episode. It's got to be an interview every single time. It can't be any different. And the truth is, your audience is much more relaxed about what your show, format is than what you are. As long as it's valuable, as long as it helps them, then they like it. They're not really looking at it like, oh, it's not an interview today. It's only a short episode. And a lot of times the old things that they may have heard at the very beginning of your show or some segment that was really, really popular, they may have forgotten about already. So putting it, republishing it, re-airing it, whatever it looks like for you, is absolutely a valid thing to do. Why do you think Seinfeld has so many reruns that are constantly on TV? It's because they were popular the first time they happened and people want to continue to watch them, right? It's the same thing. As an audience member, when you see or hear something that you like, you want to consume that more than one time. It's not a one and done. It's something that you want to come to again and again. So don't feel bad about re-airing. Number 3, create episodes and episode types that you yourself are interested in. This is a huge one. If you as a creator are interested in and are enjoying the creative process that you're doing for a particular show, podcast, video series, blog, whatever, you're more likely to A, put in a little bit of extra effort, and B, connect with other people who enjoy that style. Okay. This is why we do the shorter format episodes for this show. It's because I like short, snackable, applicable episodes that I can take and make actions with. So I wanted to create something very similar for our audience. That whatever that looks like for you, you should think about, and it can deter. I mean, these snack episodes are wildly different than what we do on Wednesdays with the interview episodes, but people like them. We've gotten a lot of positive feedback, and I think a lot of that is because I enjoy making them. I enjoy consuming this type of content, and so it works for us. Number 4, commit in public to some arbitrary standard. Okay. This one's a hard one. It's kind of obvious. But for me, I have committed to you, to the audience, that you're going to get a new episode every single weekday. So we've committed to daily publishing for the time being. Is there any magic in it being daily? No. I mean, aside from the audience growth that I mentioned earlier, it doesn't necessarily have to be daily, but yours could be twice a week or 3 times a week or whatever it is, you need to make that commitment public. You need to ensure that when you decide to change at some point, you have to explain that change. You can't just make it on a whim, because there's an expectation on the other side from an audience who is going to be asking you, why did this change? Why aren't there new episodes? At some point, I'm not going to publish these every single day. I'll have something new. I'll have some different format, whatever. And I'll have to explain that to you. Okay, hey, we're doing this. We're doing X, Y, Z. We're going to pause doing it daily for the time being, but such and such is going to be so much greater. Right? There's that explanation that has to happen there. And that's a good thing, because it forces you to be a little bit more intentional and strategic, and to not just decide to do it when you can and not publish when you're busy. There's an expectation there from your audience. So that's it for today. I hope that is helpful in increasing your publication. If you are publishing more than one time a week, I'd love to know. Let me know. I want to hear how you're doing it and what you're learning from it. Otherwise, we will see you tomorrow.